Today we're going to be covering the main things that you need to know about HighLevel if you're just beginning, if you've already started, or if you just want to find out a bit more about HighLevel, what it is, and how you can get it all set up. One of the big questions that I get asked all of the time is, Jason, there are so many different features inside of HighLevel. Where do I actually start with this software? Because listen, there's the website builder, there's automations, there's reputation management, there's the CRM, there's the conversations tab, there's the course builder, domains, custom values, all this kind of crazy stuff that people don't really understand when you're starting out, which is completely understandable because listen, I get it. HighLevel does so many different things for businesses, and it's pretty much up to you to figure out how they work and how you can get it set up for businesses. So without wasting any more time, we're going to jump straight over to the computer. And as you can see, I am on the Launchpad. So right now I'm inside one of my sub accounts. So this is my sub account right here. In HighLevel, there are two different account types. You got the agency view and you got a sub account view. So an agency view is pretty much what you'll have access to whenever you get signed up to HighLevel. That's where you can pretty much manage all of your clients, manage payments, billing, pretty much a place where you can keep track of all of your customers to make sure that they're actually paying you that monthly fee. Whereas a sub account, on the other hand, it's pretty much what it says on the tin. It is a sub account. So it's an account within an account. So inside a sub account, that's where your clients are able to manage everything, set up their websites, set up all of their automations, and pretty much run their entire business from. So I'm over here on the left hand side. I am inside of the Launchpad. Now the Launchpad is a good place to start. Once you get signed into HighLevel, it pretty much shows you all the different things that you can connect from your Facebook account, your Facebook Messenger, your WhatsApp, your Stripe for payments, WordPress if you want to host your website on there, and you can also download the app to engage with all of your clients in one go. To be honest, this Launchpad right here doesn't really cover everything that you need to know, so I'm going to show you everything that you need to know today. And listen, if you were to set up a client today, this is exactly the video that you want to watch. We're going to cover absolutely everything from, what everything does and how you can actually onboard a client in as quick as time possible. So if you then come down to the dashboard on the left hand side, this is pretty much where you can keep track of, all the sales that you're bringing in. You can keep track of how many leads are coming in, how many of those leads are actually being converted, and it's exactly the same for your clients. So say for example, one of your clients was a real estate agency and the owner of that business wanted to keep track of, all the deals that are being closed and pretty much everything that's actually going on inside the business sales wise. They can keep track of that right here in one place. You can also scroll down, you'll see a bunch of different things like different tasks, lead source reports, so that's pretty much where all of the leads are coming from. Manual actions, so that is pretty much the tasks that I have set up for myself today. If we then come down to conversations on the left hand side, this is pretty much the 5-in-1 inbox CRM, which you might have heard about before. This is where all of your clients can integrate all of their emails, their text messages, their Facebook messages, their Instagram DMs, and their Google My Business chats all in the one place. This is a great part of the tool to keep track of pretty much every single message that's coming into the business, because the thing is, these business owners have so many different social media app conversations that they need to keep track of. So if they're all in the one place, they will never miss a message. This is also the same place where you see all of your appointment booking reminders and pretty much every single email and text message that gets sent out or received within your HighLevel account. You're able to see all of this in the one place over in the conversation tab. So you can see literally every single email coming in, see every Instagram DM, every Facebook message coming in for either you, for your business, or one of your clients. If we then head down to calendars on the left hand side and click on calendar settings, inside of HighLevel, see HighLevel literally replaces pretty much every single other marketing tool out there. Instead of using some other calendar tool, you can literally just use HighLevel and have your clients book in directly through your HighLevel calendar. This saves you using something like Calendly or one of those other calendar tools. Calendars are pretty much self-explanatory. People can just book in a time slot to either speak with you one-on-one via Zoom call, or say for example you're working with a client that is actually a physical business like a nail salon. You can set up a calendar for that nail salon so that people can actually book a physical appointment. Very simple to do this. You just click on create calendar and you choose the different calendar types. So a service calendar like the nail salon, the simple calendar, this is pretty much just a very simple one-on-one booking calendar, A round robin calendar, that's pretty much where it's in rotation. So, you know, if it is a barber shop you're booking into, and you can choose which member of staff that you want to book in with. The class booking calendar is if you're running a class, for example, that multiple people can book, you choose this one. And this collective booking is to book in with multiple team members at the one time. It's very simple to set this up. If we just click on edit, you can change the calendar name. If you scroll down, you can choose a custom URL. Now, sometimes whenever you click on save with this custom URL, it'll say that this slug is already been used. This doesn't really matter too much because you usually add your calendar to a website, so people won't actually click directly on the calendar link. Type whatever you want on here. I just have a bunch of characters. Meeting invite title. So this right here is going to be what shows on the Google Calendar. And then the meeting location, you can choose either a phone call, an address, so like the nail salon which I was talking about, or custom. I usually choose custom because my people book in directly with me for a Zoom call. If you then go down to availability, you can choose all of your available times, so you know what days you're available through what times. Choose the meeting interval, the meeting duration, so you can choose how long the meeting actually goes on for. The date range, so how far out the people can actually book. So say for example, this one right here is 10 days. So people are able to book on my calendar. If they book right now, it's only showing 10 days out from now or 9 days out from now. They can't book, you know, 11 or 12 or 14 days out from now. If you then go to forms and payment, this is pretty much where you can embed a form onside the calendar. So if it's not just email, name and phone number you're trying to collect, you can add on a bunch of different form questions on here so you can know a bit more about the person before they actually jump on the call. Notifications, pretty self-explanatory. You can choose which notification you want to set up whenever someone books in for a meeting with you. And then over on the left, we got connections. So this one right here is very important. So I know a lot of people usually use something like Google Calendar to manage their life and manage their day-to-day tasks. You can integrate your Google Calendar right inside of here. So every single person that books in with you, it automatically goes over to Google Calendar. This is really important if you manage your life using Google Calendar. So say for example, you have lunchtime from between 1 and 2 p.m. Your high-level calendar will know this, so people can't book in with you between the hours of 1 and 2 p.m. Sync option, we got one-way, two-way and smart. So this really depends on the person. So I just have mine set up as one-way. So if someone books in, it just goes directly into my calendar. If I set it up for two-way sync, it would go in my calendar and the other person's calendar. This is by preference, so it's completely up to you. Customizations then, on the other hand, you can pretty much customize how the calendar looks from, you know, your logo, your colors, your text, pretty much everything on there. Real quick guys, before we move ahead with this video, if you want access to a completely free step-by-step course that shows you absolutely everything that you need to know about HighLevel, it goes over everything from how to get a free account, how to get it all completely set up, how to reach out to potential clients, how to sign these potential clients. You get access to all my bonuses, all my templates, all my scripts. And this exact course right here is the official winner of the top of funnel high-level lead magnet. This is a contest that HighLevel ran themselves, so you know this is legit. If you want access to that, leave a like on this video and drop a comment down below. So moving on to the next feature on the left hand side, it is opportunities, and the opportunities tab is sometimes known as the CRM, the customer relationship manager. This is pretty much where you and all of your clients can keep track of all of the potential clients that they're bringing in. You can keep track of what stage those clients are at, so you can pretty much know exactly what's going on inside the business depending on each lead. So say for example, if there is an important client that you're trying to close and you want to keep track of what stage he's at, you know, how many meetings you guys have had, if he's still interested, if they're not interested, this is where you keep track of all of that. So as you can see, I have this CRM filled up right here. So it pretty much has everything from this person's booked a call, this call is scheduled to be finished, this person didn't show up for a meeting, this person is not ready, they're considering it, they signed up for a free trial. You can pretty much customize these however you want by clicking on pipelines, and we're going to scroll down to our pipeline right here, and this is where you can keep track of all of the stages, right? You can add different stages, you can remove different stages, it's completely up to you. This is one of the most important features inside of HighLevel for those sales teams. For example, some different industries that you can work with that is going to use this feature right here. Think about your sales teams like your real estate agencies, your mortgage companies, insurance companies, solar sales companies, pretty much any type of business out there that needs to keep track of all of their leads and all of their clients all in the one place. This feature right here is worth so much, because if you look at any other CRM tool out there, I'm not going to drop any names on here, but some of them charge hundreds, even thousands of dollars and euros every single month for the exact same thing that HighLevel does. So the next feature on the left hand side is the payments, and the payments is pretty self-explanatory. So this is where you can set up invoices, take payments, sign documents for your clients. So say for example, if there was some sort of agreement, like a contract that you wanted to get put into place with the client, all you need to do is head over to documents and contracts, click on templates, and this is where you can upload different document templates right here. GoHighLevel will then send out that document to your client or to your potential client, let them electronically sign the document so that the agreement can be put into place. You can also set up different products inside of here. So say for example, if you wanted to set up a brand new product for a brand new offer that you had. So if you go to products, you can see all of the current products that I got inside of my account. You can then go over to integrations and you can see all of the current integrations that you can use for your payments inside of GoHighLevel. So we got Stripe, PayPal, Authorize.net, NMI, MontyPay, and RazorPay. You can also manually integrate other payment providers if the one that you use isn't already listed here. The next thing then on the left hand side is the marketing. So the marketing is a crucial part for different businesses. There's quite a few different things right here, and as you can see, it automatically lands you on the social planner. So the social planner, what that is, it's pretty much a social media scheduling tool. So say for example, if you were a short form content agency or you were a business that had multiple different social media channels, let's say you had a Facebook page, an Instagram page, a TikTok, a YouTube Shorts, you were able to take one piece of content and schedule that between all of your different social media channels. The first time you go onto this, it's going to ask you to connect different social media channels. So there'll be this pop-up right here. You have Google Business, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X or Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and Pinterest. You would just connect up a few different social media channels right here. Click on new post, create new post. You can then select which social media channels you want to post it out to. So let's just say I wanted to post it out on my TikTok. What you then do is click on this video right here, and then you can drag in any video content you want to post out. You add the caption on the video, and you can either post this to go out right now, or you can schedule the post. So say for example, if you wanted it to go out at tomorrow at 2 p.m. or 2 days from now at 6 p.m. This is great for busy social media marketers that want to pretty much just schedule all of their content out in advance. What I sometimes like to do is sit down on a Sunday evening and schedule out all of my videos to go out throughout the week. The next thing then inside of marketing is the email. So you can set up email campaigns or different templates. So we're going to take the template as an example. We can click into this, we can set up different templates. So this right here, if you do sign up for that free course, which I mentioned to you a few minutes ago, this is the exact email that you get right here. So it has your name on there, it has the login details for the course, and there's an orange login here button. So if you just click on that button, it will automatically log you in to my free course. There's a few different things as well, like trigger links, so you can set up different things that can happen whenever someone clicks on a link, actually going out there and selling that course for you, and you can give them a cut of the revenue. So say for example, if you got one of your friends to go out there, sell your course, and you can set it up 20%. That means whenever your friend sells your course for you, they will get 20% of the actual payment. This is a great marketing method because it doesn't actually cost you any money upfront to acquire clients, and you have affiliates going out there and selling your product for you. The next thing then over on the left is the automation. So the automations is one of those things that every single business out there needs, and trust me, the automations are not that difficult to set up. Let me just take one of my already existing automations right here. This is how it looks. I know it looks quite daunting right now because there's so many different things in here. It's really not that difficult. At the top we have triggers. So a trigger is what actually needs to happen for this automation to fire off. The trigger for this exact one right here is whenever someone books on my calendar the 1 hour consultation. So whenever someone books on my 1 hour consultation calendar, this workflow or this automation will kick in and start to work. These right here are completely customizable. You can click on the plus and you can, add in all of these different things. It's completely up to you. There are so many different crazy automations that I've saw people building out in the past. So for example, this create opportunity one, whenever someone books on my calendar, it will add them automatically to the CRM. So it's going to add them to the book to call, and then under the call book section, it's then going to send me an internal notification to my email address. So it's literally just going to let me know, okay, this person has booked in for a 1 hour consultation with you. Then send out an SMS, a text message to that person, pretty much just letting them know that this person is booked in. We then send them out a confirmation SMS so they know that the appointment has actually been confirmed. We're sending out confirmation emails, and we can pretty much just add different wait steps. So we can do, say for example right here, 18 hours before the appointment, 1 hour before the appointment. We can send myself another internal notification, just let me know that the meeting is coming up in 1 hour. We can set up a reminder email. There are so many different things that you can do inside the automation. Say for example, if we wanted to click on the plus and we wanted to send them a Facebook Messenger or an Instagram DM, we can do this. So the next major thing inside of HighLevel is the sites. So this is pretty much those website builders which you've probably heard in some of my videos I talked about and some other videos. Inside of HighLevel, you can build and host unlimited websites for you and for your clients. And there are thousands and thousands of pre-made, ready to go website templates already done and set up for you. So you can just go out there and start selling them today. If we head over to sites and then on websites up in the top, we can click on new websites and we can choose from templates, and this is where the thousands of website templates are going to load in. Listen, I have literally never gotten to the bottom of this list. I've just kept going and kept going and kept going, and I've literally never ever got there. But over on the left, there are different categories. So say for example, if we wanted to build a website for a restaurant, and click that and say this premium meat restaurant, for example. Click on this little eyeball, that's the preview button. It's then going to give us a preview of the website, how it looks, just to make sure it's actually what we want to import and download. And all of these templates are completely free as well, do not worry. If we were then like, yeah, okay, that's the website I want, we can click on continue, and it's going to download and add this to our sub account. And as you can see, the website has now loaded in. So all those images are loading in, all of the text, and this can be completely changed. This can be customized. So this logo placeholder right here, if we click on this and we scroll down on the right hand side, as you can see, it says brand logo. We can click on this image, then our media library is going to pop up, and we can choose any of these images right here. So let's just choose the software arbitrage logo on here, and then we can scroll down and we can, we can remove text or we can add text. It doesn't really matter. These are completely customizable. You can change the order of everything. So let's just say we wanted to move this up to there, and then this image right here, say we wanted to move this entire section down, we can click on that. And then as you can see, it has now moved down to here. We can literally change out all of these images, everything on this website. This is literally the most simple and best website builder that I've ever used. I've used pretty much everything else. I've used the Wix one, I've used WordPress, the GoDaddy one, I've used Webflow. Nothing is as simple and easy to set up than the HighLevel one. We can then change the SEO metadata by clicking on that and then down to content, and then we choose the title. So it's going to be home, and then we're going to do a line and restaurant. What this is, what metadata is, it's, whenever you go on a website and you see like the headline up the top, that's where you can choose this. Then if we scroll down on the left and we click on social image, we can also upload images in here. So if we go to that same logo, this is, up on the top, you can see the growth rate one right here, that little logo, or GoDaddy, for example, this website right here on the left, this is their logo. We can upload this, we can update the SEO metadata, we can save this. We can also take a look to see how this website actually looks on the mobiles. You can switch between the desktop and the mobile view, and you can, edit different parts. So if you want something to show up on the desktop but not show up on the mobile, you can do this. You can scroll through, you can reorder things, you can change the size of things. It is completely customizable. So what happens if we actually want to make that website go live on the internet? If you want to do this, you will need a domain to connect up to the website. What a domain is, the most simple way that I explain this is, it's pretty much anytime you go to a website, you type in the domain. So google.com is a domain, apple.com is a domain, thecashprinter.com is a domain. To get your hands on one of these domains, you will need to use something called a domain registrar. What I usually recommend is GoDaddy, because it's literally just the most simple, the most easiest one that you can use and get set up. So to get this actually connected up, if we go to our settings inside of our HighLevel account, then go down to domains, and we're going to add in a domain. So the domain that I'm going to add in here is called thesoftwarecapitalistacademy.com. So we're going to type that out, and we're going to click on, I also want to add www.thesoftwarecapitalistacademy.com. So there's two ways that you can do this. Usually, so if you're using GoDaddy, for example, just click on continue and GoDaddy will automatically add the DNS records in for you. But if you're using something else, click on add record manually, and it's going to give you the two DNS records. Save some time on this video. I have already went ahead and purchased the softwarecapitalistacademy.com domain. We're going to head over to that. We're going to click on DNS records, and DNS records are what's needed to actually allow the domain to be connected up to the website. We're going to click on add new record, and just a note here, if there is an already existing a record, so if there's already a record up here at the very top and the type says A and the name is an @ symbol, you want to click on the trash can, otherwise this is not going to work. The same thing for the CNAME www record that has your domain on here. You want to click on the trash can for this, otherwise this is also not going to work. Now that that has been deleted, we're going to click on add new record, and there are two records that we want to add in here. The first one, a record, so the record is A. So we're going to head over to GoDaddy. Type is going to be A. The name, as you can see, it's literally just an @ symbol. So we're going to come over here. We're going to type on that @ symbol. The value, then it's 162.159.140.166. We're just going to click on copy. Sometimes these can actually change, so literally just click on copy. It's the easiest way. We're going to paste that, and then instead of clicking save, we're going to add more records because there is one more record we need to add. So the type is going to be CNAME. Type is CNAME. The name is www. We're going to go to name www, and then the value is sites.ludicrous.cloud. So we're just, like I said, we're just going to copy this for easiness. We're going to paste this on here, and we're going to click on save all records. Be careful when it comes to DNS records. You don't want to add or remove something that you shouldn't have so you don't break something else. I'm going to click on verify records. Don't worry if it doesn't recognize it right away. Sometimes DNS records take 5 minutes to update. Sometimes they take 30 minutes. Sometimes they can even take up to 24 to 48 hours. So don't worry if it doesn't work the first time round. As you can see, there was a problem with that action. So as you can see, the second time round it added in there, and it says link domain with funnel. So we're going to choose that steak restaurant, and it's going to ask us which is the default funnel step. So what this is it's what page comes up first whenever someone types out this softwarecapitalistacademy.com, and of course we want the home page to come up first. Additional options, you can set up a 404 or an error page. So you can set up a page. So say for example, if someone types softwarecapitalistacademy.com/B, for example, that page doesn't exist. So we want to redirect those people back to another page. So I usually just choose on the home page. So it redirects people back to the home page so that they can find where they're trying to find again. All we then do is click on link domain. The domain has now been linked up. If we then open a brand new tab and type out the softwarecapitalistacademy.com, click on enter, and sometimes this can also take a few hours to load in. Usually it doesn't happen right away. On average, it takes around 5 minutes for this to populate. I'm not gonna wait around for that, but eventually once that actually registers, that steak website will come up. The next thing then on the left hand side is the memberships tab. Now the memberships is where you can actually build out courses, or your clients can build out courses. So say for example, if you're working with a PT, a personal trainer, and they wanted to give out a course to their clients, so you know, an ab workout course or a general workout course, they can build that course out here and they can give people access to that course from here. If they want to create the course, they just go over to create product and they can start from scratch, and then they can just start building out their own course. From here, all they then need to do is upload the videos, upload the thumbnails, upload some text, click on save, add in all the videos, and the course has been built out. If you do want me to make a more in-depth tutorial on the courses inside of HighLevel and how you can get them set up and give people access to them, just let me know down below. The media storage then on the left hand side, that's pretty much where you can, you know, upload all of your images and all of your videos. This works for, you know, those website images or any social media posts you want to post out. This right here is where you can upload all of those. So you just click on new upload in the top right, you drag them in from your desktop or wherever folder you have them, wait for them to upload, and they're good to go, and they're good to, you know, distribute on any social media platform or upload to any website. The next important thing is the mobile app, and if we click on mobile app over on the left hand side, there are 2 different mobile apps that you and also your clients can use. So if you go to the App Store or the Google Play Store, you can just download the HighLevel mobile app. But the point of HighLevel is it's a white label platform, meaning that you can upload your own logo, as you can see, like I've done on my software right here. It's called Growth Rate. HighLevel logo isn't on here. This is the Growth Rate software. We do not want our clients to go over to the HighLevel app because then they're going to know it's HighLevel. Not that that's an issue, but the whole point of it is it's a white label platform, meaning that it's your own. Workaround for this is the Lead Connector mobile app. Now the Lead Connector mobile app, it's kind of their gray label domain, so it doesn't have your logo on it, but it also doesn't have the HighLevel mobile app on it. You can get your clients to download the Lead Connector mobile app. They can download that and they can log in as usual to their accounts and keep track of all of those conversations and the pipeline inside the CRM. They're pretty much able to do the majority of the things that you can do on the desktop app on their mobile. And before you ask, no, I have never had any issues with people going to the Lead Connector app. They don't really ask about it, and whenever they do, I just tell them that that is a partner platform that our app is hosted on. That's pretty much everything when it comes to the main features inside of HighLevel. I've pretty much covered everything that I use on a day-to-day basis, what your clients will also be using. And if there's anything you think should have been added to this list, drop a comment down below. Listen, if you do want access to that completely free step-by-step course, it goes over how to set up high level, how to get clients, how to find clients. Like I mentioned, all my templates, all my bonuses, all my scripts, all of my resources, all for completely free. It also includes free one-to-one mentorship where we can get on calls whenever you want. We'll do a one-to-one onboarding call, so whenever you get signed up, you can jump on a quick call and help you get all of this set up and implemented for either you or for your clients. If you do want access to that, click on that first link down below in the description or go and check out the pinned comment on this video. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. It would be much appreciated if you could drop a subscribe and a like on this video, as it really helps me out. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.